Good morning. I'm just going to walk you around the exterior of your Elddis Impressa 196, just showing you some of the exterior compartments and how to access the engine compartment. So we'll start first of all just inside the passenger door. That's the bonnet release just there. Just release that obviously, and then you can pop open your bonnet. I'm just going to go through a couple of the levels so that you know where things are. I don't expect you obviously to go and fill them all up to start with, because all that's been done obviously, but this is where they are. So just tucked away in there is the windscreen wash refill. You might need a watering can to get to that because it's just tucked away in the corner of the bonnet. Next to that you've got the engine coolant and the brake fluid level. If ever you did need to access that beyond any servicing, there's 3 lugs here. Just see those. You undo that and take this cap off to allow you access to a refill. Okay. Just moving down into the engine, you've got your engine fill there, oil, and dipstick just below it. If anyone offers to give you a jump start on the vehicle, other than anyone who's a professional roadside recovery expert, there is 2 points you can attach jump start cables. This here is the negative. It actually tells you for jump start only for jump start. And the positive is on that plate that you can see me pointing out here. Okay, that's the negative that goes back to your battery, and your engine battery is located under the passenger seat in the front of the vehicle. There's no battery in the front end compartment here. Okay, so let's walk you around the exterior. Let's come back to where we were before. This is your fuel fill, just accessed via the panel here. Diesel only please, and the cap is operated via the ignition key, in, twist and off, and it's on a plastic retainer so you won't lose it. Underneath here you've got the AdBlue reservoir. I refer you to your instruction booklet with regards to the explanation with regards to AdBlue, but basically it's going to improve the efficiency and longevity of the engine. If it ever did run low, you would get a heads up warning on your dashboard, and the vehicle would go into limp mode and take it to a garage to be topped up, but it would be fully topped up for you, and then it's checked at service intervals anyway. So that's your fuel. The vehicle will come with a quarter of a tank of fuel in it for you anyway. And this is your cavitation door. Incidentally, if you want to lock yourself in at night, just flick the switch up and that locks the door from the inside. That releases the lock, and then the actual opener is just behind the door itself. Okay. Vents from the back of your small fridge freezer just inside the vehicle. Here we are is your external gas barbecue point, so you can connect device here, just a push fit connector that goes into here, and your gas tap here obviously turn through so it's level with the pipe work, and you obviously must make sure you got your gas on board. Okay, and if you can't remember, the instructions are just inside the flap. This is where your gas bottle will go, just in your gas compartment here, and can it be connected via a propane lead to the regulator that you can see here. You just caught us pre-delivery inspection, so if you've arranged to have gas on board, that will be there when you pick up, but it will be connected for you if that's what you've agreed. You can also, just as a reminder, you can carry a spare bottle if you only have one, but there's a facility for 2 bottles to be fitted in here. This is your garage door for the back, but I'm going to go around the other side because I've opened that one up so you can see inside the vehicle. It's your rear view camera just up here. Okay, so around with the other side now, just inside the rear end garage with a full length wet tray and some securing harnesses that are in the floor. There's also quite handily a drain in here as well. Should you put anything wet in here, it will drain out through the bottom of the vehicle. And also you can see there that it can be heated from the inside. Using your heating controls, you have a flue outlet which would keep this compartment warm as well. Just close that for you. And obviously it's got to be locked up. This is your leisure battery compartment. Obviously we've connected you a leisure battery here, and it comes with the vehicle, and that's your mains outlet just here for your mains lead, which will be in the van. There's also an external 3-pin main socket within this compartment if ever you needed to use it for any electrical appliance if you were hooked up on mains. You can see here underneath here, draw your attention to this tap here. Okay, this is your onboard freshwater tank drain down valve. At the moment you can see it says open. So to close it, obviously when you're travelling and you're filled up, it says closed. Okay, but that's what that's for. That's your water fill point. It just operates via a key that you've got on your key ring. Just undo it here. It's a push fit, so twist, turn and off. It's not a threaded cap, and obviously that's where you would fill your onboard water tank from dedicated hose. Moving down, this is your cassette toilet compartment, and that's the actual cassette I've extracted for you at the moment. So this fits in here, and then you slide this out, and I'll show you when I put it back in how to do that. But basically this is a receptacle. It's on a set of wheels, you can wheel it away via the handle at the front here. And to dose this, just pull the flap back, open the valve, and using this nozzle at the end here, what you can do is you can use this as a level. Okay, you can see there it's got measures in fluid ounces. Put about 3 fluid ounces of chemical in here, and then just fill this in there. Fill this cap with water, pour that in. Make sure you don't lose this because it's a vital component. Okay, and then you can close the valve off, that little thing here, and then just slide the cover back over, and the whole thing's ready to go back inside the toilet compartment. We'll just lift that up for you. And just slide that back in here. What you're looking for is that clip there to be over right here, and for it to be clipped down just inside here like this. Okay, you extract it by lifting that handle up and sliding it out. Okay, when you come to empty, you use the swan neck emptying funnel there. Obviously take the cap off the end, and you can empty out the compartment. Okay. Looking round on your roof here, you've got a digital directional TV area, but I'll explain all those things when I do the interior of the van. That's pretty much your external tour. The only thing to point out is, while I'm here, is that on your windows you actually have privacy blinds which are inside, which are accessed via these little holes here, and they're blinds that come across for your side windows. And you've got the same in the front of the cab as well. They slide across, okay, and they come round actually your rear view mirror which has got your camera attached, but I'll talk about that when I do the interior. But as I had the door open, I thought I'd just mention it. Okay, it's a quick tour of the outside. I'll be doing an internal tour shortly. Thank you.